I love the way they fought. There was no give up at no point in that game. Was there ever a discussion of this game's over, this game's done, we need to finish. I need to finish on that final drive.
And then when you look at, I mean, 2 receivers, 400 yards, 2 running backs, 400 yards, obviously it didn't turn into a W, but, you know, how can you kind of look at some of the good things that you guys did and just continue to build?
Yeah, we were always going to continue to build, but it's about getting a W. And I had the ball in my hands at the end of the game. We didn't get it done.
What did you see on that, the last drive?
I thought we did a good job up until that point. I got to put the quarterback in a better situation than what I did and make a better call. Calls are judged by results of the play, and the result of that play wasn't the right play, so I got to put him in a better situation.
So when you
Kobe Drake's on track to have his best season at Memphis so far, if I was looking at the numbers correctly. What's different about Kobe this year in this offense, and what makes him special?
Not one thing. Kobe is a guy that earned any successes that come Kobe's way for the remainder of his life. He has earned 100% to watch that kid go to work, fight through injuries through his entire career, fight through a bunch of things in his entire career, continuing to stay and just keep going to work every single day, whether it's a practice that we have mandatory or he's out there on his own. Every success he has for the rest of his life has been earned. And it's just coming his way. He's just in the right spot at the right time, doing what he's supposed to do. And quarterback has faith in him, quarterback trusts him, and he makes plays when the ball comes his way.
you know, the quarterback position can be a tough position when it ends with the interception that stepped through. What was your message to him after that? And you know, once the game was over.
Yeah, that's what we're judged on. That's a quarterback position. That's not a you know, stressful situation for us. That's why we play this sport. That's why we play this position. It's the most important position in sports. It's the most criticized position in sports, no matter what level you play it at. And we got to be perfect every single play. It's not about what we did the play before. It's not about what might happen on the next play. It's about taking advantage of that situation that we're in between me and him.
We saw Brady Cruz get in there at the end of the game. What's impressed you about him?
He's like a young Kobe Drake. Just does the right thing at the right time. He's in the right spot. He works his tail off. You know, I expect great things from him in the future if he stays the course and continues his intangibles and his work ethic.
Jacoby's skill set, we saw him last week, talked about dressing things up.
Mm-hmm.
He's back there a little bit. What about his skill set kind of makes him the guy that you want to use?
Yeah, that's, I mean, you know, 90% of the guys that we have on the offense here were the best player at their high school. So when you're a high school coach and you have a player like that, you play him at quarterback, you play him at running back, you play him at receiver, you play him kind of wherever the ball is about to go on that specific play. So Jacoby has played quarterback in high school. He has played running back in high school. Made his, you know, came in as a receiver, but he can do it all. He's a great athlete and smart enough to pick it all up. So, you know, he did a couple times he was in, did a good job for us.
With the injury issue you guys are having at running back, how big was it to see Brandon Thomas be able to do what he did?
It was good for Brandon. Brandon's another guy just keeps his mouth shut and goes to work every day. You know, sometimes people forget. 3 years ago, I guess he was the starter. 2021 before I even got here, you know, and he's gone to work and he's figured his role out and accepted his role the last couple of years, and then had an opportunity where we're at in life right now to go out and show what he can do. And he sure did. He runs, he trusts his first read, and then he hits it, and he's tough to bring down. He's not a big back, but he sure runs like one.
What do you see from the middle Tennessee defense?
A little bit of everything. They're all over the place. Depending what game you put on is depending what defense you're going to see. Depending what game you put on is depending upon what 11 guys are going to go on the field. Don't quote me on the numbers, but they played somewhere around 10, 11 defensive linemen, 4, 5, 6 linebackers, and close in on 15 defensive backs. Have gotten reps for them in games that they played. So, you know, Coach Mason is a tremendous football coach, and they're kind of getting it together and figuring it all out. So we got to be dialed in on what we're doing, handle our own business, take care of the ball as always, and as I'm selling to the offense right now is run, block, throw, catch. That's what we got to do.
We saw a little bit of Jair shorter. Do you expect to see more of him?
Yeah, he's been playing for us, and again, it's the same talk I have to those guys. There's times we call your number, and there's times the defense allows the ball to come your way. A quarterback makes his read to get the ball your way, and when those opportunities happen, you got to take advantage of it. And I thought he did a great job. He was 2 inches away in the far right corner there of having close to 100-yard day. You know, so he did a great job. He's an experienced receiver, has played a lot of football in this conference, maybe not for Memphis, but played a lot of football in this conference. So we expect him to continue to do his role and take advantage of those opportunities.
Thanks, Coach.
Got it. Appreciate you guys.